Hey ballers, welcome to These Balls Could Talk, the podcast that feels the same about this winter as Hillary Duff. So yesterday. This is Mark along with genre producer Pete, and we're getting ready to discuss the latest in sports, tech, and pop culture. If you like what you hear or see, please hit the like us or hit that subscribe button, or someone on the show likes to say, tickle that little bell.
Do they now?
Cut it out. Cut
Dave
it
Coulier.
out.
Joining us tonight is a self-proclaimed lover of snacking. You can follow her on Instagram at the handle food_figured, where she posts about all things food and shares her favorite recipes. Please welcome back to the show, Lizzie Caldone. What's going on, Lizzie?
You know, living the dream, eating snacks, and
Hey,
looking
girl.
for more.
Sounds
That is
good.
the dream.
I love
That
it.
is the dream. All right, Pete, you ready? Because it's time to talk about our balls.
Oh, is it already? Oh my gosh. No, I'm not ready yet. Hold on.
Press buttons faster, Pete.
I don't remember how to
Mush.
do this. All right, hold on.
Mush.
You did it before the show.
Yeah, I can play the song. You're not going to hear it. Here we go.
Life's been moving big and small. It's time to talk about our balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John, how you been?
I'm not gonna get used to that, man. It just makes me laugh too much. So you mentioned Hillary Duff, and all I could think about was the episode where she's on Community and she gets in the flame war with Abed. You ever see that one?
Why
you
don't
guys
I
watch
remember her on
Community?
I did
Yeah.
watch
I watched Community. I don't remember Hillary Duff ever being on that.
One episode. It's awesome though, because Abed turns into the diss Terminator, and he really,
kind of
because he has
remember that.
Asperger's, he goes nuts and he like over disses the girls, and all girls really like it. And then Hillary Duff is his arch nemesis.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a lot. I watch a lot.
yes.
of TV.
I remember that.
I watch a lot of TV, but I still don't remember that episode.
Yeah, I don't remember that one either. Although I a few years back I had rewatched Community, and then it was on Hulu, and then I forgot that they were on what was it, like Yahoo for a little bit. So there was like a whole season of Community I didn't even saw.
It's bad.
Oh, maybe that was.
Yeah,
a
it wasn't
season
that
I've
good.
never
Yeah,
seen.
yeah.
It wasn't that good.
It's bad.
They
It's
didn't
real bad.
have. Yeah, they didn't have Donald Glover.
He leaves because he's like, well, the show's done, right? Like we're
They
not.
didn't
in
have
the
Chevy
network anymore.
Chase.
I'm super
There was-
famous.
There were a couple other characters that were missing, and it was just
Well,
it just didn't make sense.
Was the guy
Yeah.
who plays Winger? I mean, he'd do anything for a peanut butter sandwich.
Joe
He's
McHale?
Oh,
Joel
yeah,
McHale
for
is
sure.
literally the most like easy come, easy go actor in the world. Like he'll do the dumbest shows. It's wild.
I feel like he
Um,
does the same character on all his shows, though.
He does.
Because, like,
He
have you
does.
seen
Pretty
his new
much,
one,
yeah.
Animal Control?
Kevin,
It's funny
you can give me a
adjacent.
cookie.
Kevin, get cookies for everyone.
Yes.
I want a cookie.
We all
For
want
the
them.
class. Today was
You guys,
interesting.
you guys want a cookie?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, we do. We had probably one of the biggest outages I've ever had in my IT career today. I was getting on I was going to get on a training, and all my apps just stopped working. Teams and Outlook, and just like everything stopped. And then the phone rang once, and then it rang again, and then it rang for the next hour, pretty much consistently, because no one in the whole company could email or
Oh,
Teams
no.
or anything.
Oh no,
I
You
haven't heard the
analog.
problem yet. I have an email about it that I haven't read. I don't know what the problem is yet, but it eventually resolved itself. Anyway, we didn't go to the training, so the training is postponed till tomorrow. Jamie and I watched the newest episode of High Potential. We caught up because we have our priorities, but we also watched the next episode of The Killing Floor, not The Killing Floor, The Hunting Party, because I watch murder shows with my teenage daughter now, so that's weird.
Well, you know, it's nice that you like the same thing she does.
Yes. Right.
I know who
right.
she's going to call to hide the body.
I mean, I have told her this. She's so, man, people who know Jamie, she's like an anxious kid, right? She's always afraid of being in trouble. And I was like, listen, Jamie, seriously, and I want you to really take this to heart. If you ever kill someone, you should call me first and we'll figure it out together.
Oh, jeez.
But you have to let her know that she's not saying I killed someone over the phone. She's saying I need help moving a rug.
Help moving a rug.
It's very
And
heavy.
if she's listening, listen, I got a guy already set up for this. My guy is my sister Melanie, who would help me hide a body. And so we had it all figured out.
Huh.
All figured out.
Love it.
And I
It's
totally
cool.
see
It's
the-
turned into a true crime show.
Yep. But see, now she's got to take
I
the
had
next
a-
leap into murder comedies, like
Murder comedies.
Murderville.
What's up?
After Party.
Yeah.
was gonna say,
or
what's
Only
a
Murders in the
building?
Building. Yep.
I want to watch
I
The
had a nurse-
Burbs on Peacock NBC. You had a nurse?
Yeah. I had a nurse tell me.
Oh.
I had a nurse come and tell me that the best way, she had a whole plan to hide a body if she ever needed to. And she basically, you got to rent a movie first or like have a plan. And then you got to make sure there's already an open grave so that you go in, open grave, while that movie is playing, you go build two more feet underneath the grave, put your body there, cover it up, and then they bury the body the next day before the person's even missing. No one's going to think to look in an already dug grave or body.
Nice, I like it. What's the movie have to do
Wow.
with it? I got lost when you're talking about
It's
movies.
an alibi. That's what I said. What does the movie?
Huh.
That's
There you go.
good.
That way, someone saw
Hopefully
you.
she
would
doesn't
have
have.
to-
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So, like, I think she came up with this theory when there was still like a blockbuster situation happening.
That's what I was thinking. Like, when did she come up with this plan? Like, was this back in like 1994?
Probably, but like, you got to do something similar. Like,
Wow, what
Well,
a
you can
difference.
rent movies online too, but then I mean, everyone has a smart TV with a camera in it, so
Yeah.
you know,
you need someone to see you. do
Samsung is still
something.
watching you.
There's a camera in your TV, Mark.
Yeah.
What?
There's cameras in all TVs.
I don't think there's supposed to be cameras in your TV.
This
I
reminds me
think
when
you're buying
Steph-
I think you're buying TVs in a weird place.
Listen, at this point, I'm pretty sure my cat and my dog have a camera inside this, so someone else is like recording me. I don't know.
They're
It's the
actually
90s.
robots.
GoPro.
Does your
Yeah.
cat and dog talk? Does your cat and dog talk to you, Mark?
Not in a language I understand.
Okay. So
My
how was
dog
your week,
talks all
buddy?
the time. He doesn't shut up.
Don't shut up. How's your week, buddy?
You know, the dog has good days and his bad days. We were talking about that a little bit before the show. I was actually trying to rock him asleep right before the show,
Oh.
almost like a little kid. Just
Aw.
cover him in a blanket and just hug him. And I even started singing a lullaby to him.
Oh, poor Jojo.
It did not work, unfortunately, and he was roaming around the halls. I have the door shut to this room right now, but I don't hear anything now. So maybe he finally went down to bed. But
You hear his
just,
click clacking?
It's the click clacking of his claws. Wow, let's say that 5 times fast.
The clacking of his
Um,
claws.
This is just the new normal. He's an old man now, and yeah, it's okay. It's
He's
okay.
just
We take it one day at a
old
time.
man.
Although I did buy him some CBD oil, and although I haven't been giving it to him just yet because lately he'd been having more good days, but today was definitely a bad day. So I think I'm going to start giving him that a little bit more to help deal with his anxiety.
They have doggy
CBD is the
doses of
shit.
CBD oil.
Essentially, yeah.
Cool.
CBD is awesome, even for
You
dogs.
should try giving him gummies.
Yeah.
I mean, he does have a very healthy appetite. That's one good thing about him. He still eats like a dog. So, although there have been a couple days where he wouldn't eat his food, and that's when I kind of freaked out a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
I would call the vet. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Eventually, he would eat it, but I don't know. Like I said, it's the new normal, but it's all right. Pete, what's going on with you?
So I did get out to go skiing at Whiteface, such an epic mountain, this past weekend. It was super fun. I was trying to meet the ski club there, but it's not the same, guys. COVID really screwed everything over. Like the usual crew that I would always hang out with, the club members weren't there, and people that were in the club were like, I don't know, we haven't seen him in a while, and I just didn't have the same vibe. It didn't get that warm, friendly, like, come ski with us. So I just kind of went off on my own. But had a good time, and I'm excited now because my Dolby.
What was the craziest thing you did?
I followed a kid with like really newer, better skis than mine, who was a good skier into the woods. I was like, show me something I've never seen here, and he's like, okay, I got a spot. So we went.
What
Oh,
was
wow.
the hardest? What was the hardest trail you went down? Did you go on the double black diamond?
What's it?
So
No, we
the
need
only
we need the names. The names
only,
are better.
The only true double black diamond Whiteface is steep as hell, right? Like it's where the Olympic downhill was in 1980, like at the summit. So I did that, And that was all mogulled up, so I was skiing bumps and stuff on pretty steep terrain. But the real like epic challenge of Whiteface are what they call the slides. So there was a natural mudslide that happened decades ago, and now it's this premier, untouched, ungroomed, incredible spot to ski. But the caveat is you need full avalanche gear and have to know how to use it to even be allowed up there. And
Oh wow! I didn't know they had that.
And it's not lift accessed either. So you get to the top of the chairlift, then you got to hike another 200 to 300 vertical feet up. So you need a probe, a shovel, and a beacon in case, avalanche.
You don't need one of those special puffy jackets that it's like
No,
explodes.
no, you don't need that. But you do need like a collapsible shovel that can fit in a backpack. So
do they really give the St. Bernards alcohol? That's all I want to know.
I don't know, but I don't have the $500 it probably
the little
costs.
cask of rum.
Yeah,
Yeah, the little cask of rum. Exactly.
Yeah. I had to rebuy a bunch of too much ski gear over the last 2 years. I don't have the $500 or whatever it would cost to get all this avalanche gear to go on the slides once.
Do you have those little carpet things that go on the bottom of your skis so you can hike uphill?
Oh, skins? I don't, but I would be very interested in learning because my boss and my coworker do that on the regular. So, and they have all the gear. So like they have downhill skis and they have touring skis. And I'm thinking maybe for my next pair of skis of getting a pair that has hybrid bindings, I can do both. And they make them.
Yeah.
Marker makes a pair that can do both. It has literally, it's like click, click, toot, toot, and then it's a touring boot or touring binding, and then you go click, 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 and then it's a downhill binding.
Wait, how did it go?
Those are cool.
Yeah, it's like Transformers.
I fucking
Yeah.
love you, man.
Did you see the skis that like they turn into snowboards? Like you can hike up the mountain and then you can combine them together so it becomes a snowboard.
What? I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's all over my feed right now because me and my brother went backwoods skiing, cross country skiing, not downhill.
Somebody is always going to try something crazy that's new.
Yeah, and I'm like, this is wild and awesome, and I need this in my life, but I'm not a good skier.
Nuts.
We've gone on this long, and we've yet to explain Lizzie's co-host on her side. Lizzie, why don't you explain who you're sitting with right about now?
So this is Henry Bellinome.
Oh yeah, right.
He's the premier Capital District gnome. He goes around and highlights local businesses for the Capital Region's Chamber of Commerce. And he's a non-for-profit too, so he also fundraises and we give money and food shelf and stuff. But he just kind of highlights local businesses and tries out the area and shows you how great the Capital Region is.
Oh yeah.
He seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how big he was. I thought you had like a mini chair and we're putting him way closer to you, but no, he's actually huge.
He was big.
He's giant.
Yeah.
And he's like not light either. He's like 20, 30 pounds.
Do the restaurants know that you're bringing him? Or
not always, no. So today I took him a bunch of places they had no idea.
That's pretty
I
fun.
love it. It's so exciting.
Do you actually
And
ask for a table for two?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like we'll show up for reservations, and like he's one of the reservations. They have a spot.
You should act like you can hear him.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I should.
What did you say?
I did sit him at the bar today at the Madison Poorhouse, and it looked like I was having a drink. And then like it was trivia night, so they had all these people coming in, and I'm like, do you want me to move this? They're like, well, I don't want to take a seat. I'm like, okay.
That's pretty funny.
His seat, duh.
It'd be fun if you guys were a trivia team and then like you like start arguing over answers.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no,
we need to do that. That would be so much fun.
That's not the right door from Snow White. Or whatever the random.
He's been to so many places, and there's like 6 of us that take him around. We're his aunts and uncles. So
awesome.
Yeah. Follow him at tourism.
Is the wheel ready?
The wheel is ready.
Yeah, I pressed the button. I did the thing.
Pete, you ready to play the song?
I think so, actually.
Because I believe it's time.
We gotta warm up your balls.
Fire sound.
All right, now I preemptively hit it.
During this segment, Pete will spin the wheel that will randomly select a question for our guest to answer. Are you ready, Pete?
Oh my gosh.
Let's do it.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Okay, Lizzie, what are the best songs from movies? Now, Mark, do you mean this by like orchestral score or just any song on a soundtrack, or what is the criteria here?
Any song on a soundtrack.
Anything. Okay.
Okay, that's really tough, and I feel like lately I've been on a big James Bond kick.
Ooh.
And so when you
That's
think
awesome.
about the songs that come out with the James Bond movies, they're all hits. Like they know they're going to be a hit when they come out. Like
Yeah.
Was that-
Are you more Daniel Craig or are you Pierce Brosnan, Sean Connery? Like which Bond
it's
film?
hard not to be a Sean Connery girl. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Like I'm a classic 60s misogynist, like doughy manly kind of lover there.
Chivalry is not
Right,
dead
like-
yet, madam.
He's attractive, but he's got a solid dad bod, so I'm here for it.
Uh-huh. So what's
10
your
no's and a
favorite?
yes is a yes.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Bond
But I like-
theme song then?
Saber.
Pushing
Die
along.
Another Day.
I forget, how does that one go?
I need to stop drinking.
I can't sing. I don't think I
okay.
can sing it
'Cause
right now.
I'm just thinking of like maybe this is Roger Moore's era, the famous "Live or Let Die" from Paul McCartney, like "Live or Let
Yes,
Die."
actually, that's my favorite one. That's my favorite one. Yeah,
It's
'cause
the
it just makes
next
you
topic. Yeah, you could do that, Mark.
Next topic.
Like,
Live or next topic. There, that's even better. I
yeah,
really,
that's way better.
I gotta say, I think the one that Shirley Manson did was that "The World Is Not Enough." That was super.
The World Is Not Enough. That was a good one.
Like
There was
she has
Madonna.
such
Billie
a
Eilish one.
haunting voice. I don't know if I've
Yeah,
heard
the Billie Eilish one I thought was pretty cool too. I think was that
Yeah.
No Time to Die that she did.
Oh, maybe. Chris Cornell did a good one for the first Daniel Craig James Bond, I think, right?
Yeah.
Classic tunes.
So I had to
Adele,
cheat
right?
because there's just too many.
Yeah.
Everything I Do for You. Brian Adams, Robin Hood.
Yeah, Robin Hood,
Men in Tights.
Prince of Thieves.
Oh, that's a good
Not
one.
Men in Tights.
And in tight.
Oh, for like a
Tights.
favorite song in general.
By the way,
not
that
Bond
song,
theme.
I know that whole song if we sing it. Run around.
Do you know the
store looking for
choreography?
fights. Whoop. We're men in tights. We rob from the rich, we give to the poor. That's right. What? I watch a lot.
That's the
I
next
expect to
music.
see-
That's the next musical that Jamie needs to do.
Yeah.
I
I want to see Men in Tights.
Yes.
Yes.
I think my
I'll
my
play
favorite
background.
Five and
favorite orchestral theme song. I gotta give it to Back to the Future for me.
you know what we decided
Oh,
this
John
weekend?
Williams.
I mean,
we
yeah,
decided
anything
that
from John
now that
Williams is
Jamie's a
up there,
little
too.
older, she would love The Bodyguard. So I think we're gonna watch The Bodyguard pretty soon
Yeah.
and
All
talk
right.
about good
Maybe-
music.
Pre-screen that if you feel comfortable watching that with your daughter. Isn't there a lot of sex in that?
I don't remember. We are gonna definitely
really.
pre-screen it.
Yeah.
No.
There's probably an
Because
app
there's
for
been a
that.
couple of things that I'm like, Boone would love this. He doesn't want to watch it with his mom.
Nah.
Yeah.
That is probably the only thing we're censoring right now. And besides just like graphic violence and sex.
Yeah, that
Fair
I violence against women and sex are pretty much,
Right,
and
right.
I'm okay with like healthy, like natural attraction stuff, but like anything too graphic, I'm like,
No. Pull the plug.
Yeah.
yeah. There's some
Sometimes when
things
we-
where-
We go into stuff that's questionable, and I'm like, listen, I reserve the right to turn this off. And she's like, okay. I'm like, okay. As long as you realize and don't get upset, I reserve the right to turn this off.
Yeah. But there are like
That's-
some things that have like a little bit of sex and boobs in it that they don't bother me, and I'm like, you're gonna want to watch this. This was really good, but I know you don't want to watch it with me, so just
Go.
Yeah.
so, go off.
You gotta have like
Do we
some kind
like
of app
End of
that
the
says
Road?
"P-
Though
turn
Boomerang
off
was a
screen
bad movie.
from this
We like End of the
timestamp
Road,
to this
right?
timestamp."
Right. What, John?
We like End of the Road, right? Boys to Men back in the day, even though Boomerang was a bad movie.
Oh, that's a great song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, End of the Road. I didn't even know that was in a movie.
It was.
What about Kenny Loggins, Danger Zone, and Top Gun?
Oh yeah.
that's
Footloose?
a pretty good one.
Kenny Loggins has a lot
What
of good
about
movie hits.
Johnny Five in Short Circuit? I need Bonnie Tyler. I need a hero.
Yep.
Exactly.
Bad to the Bone from in Terminator 2. The way they put that in the film is perfect.
Alive. Sorry.
This is a fun question. All right, we should probably move on because
This
we
is a
could do
fun
the
question.
entire episode just doing this.
Yeah.
You should just have an episode based around this.
I like that
actually.
idea, guys. 2 hour long of this. All right, next question.
We would have to play the music. We'd have to make
Can we
Stephanie make
live
a
screen
list.
our favorite movie with music?
Yeah, we could play it for about 1.5
Sure.
seconds before we get copyright hit.
It's not on you. We just can't play shit on YouTube. YouTube gets so angry.
They hate
Sorry, YouTube.
everything. All right.
They hate fun.
They hate us.
So
trying
in
to
a
steal from
similar
other people.
sponges.
musical vein here, what is the best or worst musical decade?
I have so many thoughts.
There's one that I know right off that I actually have this in my online dating profile that I'll fight anyone that disagrees with me.
Huh. Okay.
What is it?
The 90s.
Yeah.
The 90s is the
What?
best musical decade.
Oh, best musical decade.
Best
Yeah,
musical
all
decade.
day.
I thought you were going to say it was the worst. Okay,
And
I was like,
by the
I was about to
way,
fight. I was about to
not
like come
just-
through my screen here and
Not
attack.
just the state of rock music, and it was peak rock music.
yeah.
It hasn't gotten better. But
Can we
also
say that like this decade is the worst?
the worst.
I would actually
don't
say the
know one
2010s were worse for me.
I don't know one good rock band.
Really?
Not one.
There's not
one.
any really
Yeah.
rock bands anymore except for like Foo Fighters.
Yeah, and
Yeah, in 2010, I could at least come up with one or two bands that I respected. Like I can't
All
right
right.
now.
I don't think it's too soon.
pop got better though. I feel like in the
If
2020s.
all the members of Foo Fighters die except for David Grohl, can we call it Foo Fighters?
Yeah, he did the first album
Well,
entirely
the first
by himself.
album, yeah.
Yeah.
And most of the second album because he literally like oops, I did all the drum parts while the drummer wasn't there, and the drummer heard the music
Oh
and
my
he's like,
goodness,
"This
oops."
isn't my fucking drums." Dave Grohl's like, "Yeah, I did it over. Sorry." And then they fired the drummer.
So Dave Grohl is known to drink coffee by the pot. He carries the coffee pot around while he's
Really?
like making music and shit. Yeah, he's a fucking psychopath. It's amazing.
I'm gonna start doing that at work. I'm just gonna carry a
Yes.
coffee pot around.
I still can't forgive Dave
you can
Grohl.
put some
though,
ice
for-
cubes. Put some ice cubes in it.
Right.
It'll be your iced coffee.
Like start CPR.
I know. I don't want to let like an artist's
Just do
personal
a cold
life.
water challenge as opposed to CPR.
Yeah. I don't want to let
He's
an
gonna say
artist
something. He's gonna say something depressing. Let
a
him.
little bit. No, I don't want to. I
Yeah,
won't
you
get
are.
into too much detail, but I hate when an artist's personal life affects my like for their actual music, and the Foo Fighters
Oh,
are
me too.
on indefinite timeout right now.
He was invincible, and then you're like, oh, you're just another
Oh,
scumbag.
that's
That sucks.
fucking A,
That
man.
You
really
disappoint me, Dave.
That's what made it
Dave,
so
if you wanna-
sad because we all
If
looked
you
up
want to
to
come on
him.
the show and defend yourself, that would be fine.
Yeah,
We would support that.
sure. We'll take your
All day.
apology live on If These Balls Could Talk.
Live on stream. Live on stream. One
But,
more Pete.
yeah,
Come on,
it's
let's
just,
go.
Just bum me out for that whole band. All right.
I just
Yeah.
noticed that
And-
there's a clock on Discord now.
Oh, can I say the 80s best and worst musical decade simultaneously?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Because there was some
80s is an honorable mention
shit
for
in
me.
the 80s, and production stuff got weird, and it just the sound of stuff was odd.
Invention of the
But
music
yet
video,
it is
really.
the most
Well, not really invention, but
mimicked and most referenced and influenced sound, I think, to this day ever since, like over 45 years later. So to
Wow.
me, it's the best and the worst.
I mean, the 40s had some great hits that people are still listening to now too. Which
True.
kind of, or approaching 80 years, and you're like, oh wow, we're still listening to that Moonlight Serenade. Weird.
Since the dawn of the phonograph.
Yeah.
Come on, Pete. Last question, buddy.
Last
Let's go.
question. Here we go. What's a meal from your childhood you couldn't stand?
That's an answer question.
what?
Chicken
I like that question.
marsala. The
Really?
way my mother made it. Well, the way she made it.
I was going to say it was
disgusting.
just the way it
wasn't
was.
How did she
cooked.
make it?
I-
Did she like boil
in a
the chicken?
pot. Yeah, I think she did boil a chicken. That was what I wanted to say. Is like she boiled the chicken. It was just like, and there were
What
still
about
like tendons and like
What about the
bones floating
flour?
around.
Hmm.
I don't. Yeah, that's what.
What about-
There's a lot that I'm
What about
pretty
the
sure you
flour?
can't say It was what she called it.
Yeah,
Going
you're
with
like,
that. Or there was the salad that was like a lump. It was on an iceberg lettuce. It's salad in quotes. There's a leaflet of iceberg lettuce, a cottage cheese pile with a peach on top, and one of those maraschino cherries.
That's just a whole lot of everything.
That's like that Friends
very
episode where
1960s.
Rachel got the pages mixed up in the cookbook and made like a 14-layer dip that was half meat and half desserts.
nice reference, Pete.
Yeah.
I dig that.
Went
It
there.
was good.
My mother still gets surprised, and it's not that I can't stand it, but like she makes so much Italian food that like anytime my mother's like, I made pork. I'm like, pork? What am I gonna do with pork?
I mean, is it good?
I mean, sure, it's good. She's a really good
She's
cook.
a great cook, yeah. Everything I've had from hers is good,
Sure, it's
but
good,
I guess if
but
it's
it's pork.
Good.
just
What am
a
I gonna
slab
do?
of pork on your plate, it's like, okay.
No, it's like I have never been like, if I had my druthers, I would never choose American Hearty. I would never choose turkey. I would never choose like a roasted pork or like
Oh, why
roasted
not?
pork and potatoes and
Oh, I've
carrots.
had some really
like,
good stuff with roasted
Yeah,
pork.
you need to get out of here. What is wrong with you?
Maybe
I
you
just don't like American Hearty.
I think you just need the right sides to accompany it, like Thanksgiving, right?
No.
Turkey is better with all the
No.
Thanksgiving fixings, right?
Thanksgiving is not my favorite.
Okay, fair enough.
Have you been to Italian Thanksgiving in the years I've known you?
Yes.
I love
had
Italian
no
one
room
is-
for the
yeah,
actual
yeah.
Thanksgiving course by the time we got to it. And then I think
No room for turkey. Who even gives a shit about the turkey?
I think I literally passed out in the corner of your room from being too full for like an hour.
Lizzie, we warned him. We said, okay, pace yourself. And he's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Spoken in the Morgan
Pace
Freeman voice. He didn't.
Pace yourself. No. We were like
Shame.
at the lasagna, which is like 3 of 6.
Like,
And he's just
Yeah,
like,
there was a ravioli
he's just
course
like, I
and a
don't know
lasagna
what
course
to do.
and an anti-pasta course and a positive pasta course and a
Positive.
and a
You
salad
only had
course
6 courses at Italian Thanksgiving.
and the actual Thanksgiving and then like I think 2 dessert courses and a champagne course.
Oh.
course.
I mean,
Can I?
Of course.
I
yeah.
need to
think
like
you're making
mimic my
that one up.
Thanksgiving for this.
Maybe that was just
Yeah.
ongoing through the entire thing.
Yeah.
Nope, not that way. I took
Anyway,
my socks off.
I
And
remember
we're
the-
at time. You can't
Yeah.
get better than positive pasta.
yeah. I mean,
You could say your thing, Pete. I always cut you off.
I mean, there's
You always say
electrons and
last.
positrons. Why can't there be antipasta and pasta? All right, no, I can't.
Mark,
I
make
can't
it-
do anything after
make
that.
it a
I think,
shirt.
I think the show's
You
done.
shouldn't have let him go on.
Make it a shirt, Mark. Positive pasta is amazing. I need it. I need it to be on our swag shop. We don't have.
Oh,
All right,
my
Pete,
God.
let's move on.
Okay.
Pete, have you even seen the script yet?
No, we're
And
going
now
in, we're
we
going in
hand things
totally
off
blind.
to Pete
Lies.
for his returning segment. One of these days I'll actually time this right.
Not working. Mighty Morphin Power Rankings. The reverb
Lizzie's like,
wasn't
"Shut up,
working.
Build, and then it goes,
I'm like-
not working.
I'm like pressing the button. It's not working. All
Lizzie's
right.
like, you guys do a lot now. We're like, yeah, we added a lot.
yeah.
All right, guys.
Really up the sound effects. I don't remember these.
Yeah, these are all new.
We didn't
March
have
is
them.
here,
They're all
guys, and it's time for the teams to either evolve or get sent back to the tank like it's a group project they forgot was due. At the top, no change. OKC, I will read it as it's written, still at number 1, because apparently they decided basketball is optional for everyone else. Pistons are 2, Spurs 3, Celtics 4, and Knicks 5. They're still in the top rung, John. Same order, same vibes, same fan bases screaming, "This is our year!" in early March. Gotta love it.
It is.
All right, now for the fun part. The big ballers tier. The Cavs at 6 and the Rockets at 7 stay put because stability is apparently gross. No one wants that. But the Wolves jump up to number 8. And the Nuggets slide down to 9. Congratulations, Denver. You've demoted 1 spot for the crime of existing slightly less impressively this week. I mean, can we just say like other teams did better? I don't know. Anyway, at number 10, the Raptors move up. Yep, Toronto jumps ahead of the Lakers, and the Lakers drop down to 11, which means the Lakers are about to be in nobody believes in us mode, which is probably going to make them go to the top, in 3 more weeks. while still being talked about 24/7 because they're the LA Lakers. Gotta love those large fan bases, those large markets. And the bouncing balls segment. The Suns, Magic, and Heat hold their spots, but the Hornets rocket up to 14 from the flat balls tier. They've inflated. That's right. Charlotte just got promoted from meh to wait, they for real? Meanwhile, the Sixers take the elevator down from 14 all the way to 19. 5 spots, guys. That's not a slump. That's a controlled fall with paperwork. And the flat balls tier. Absolute chaos. But you didn't think that was coming in the flat balls tier. The Clippers jump from 19 to 16. The Blazers sneak up and the Warriors slide down to 18, which feels fitting because every Warriors game lately is either Dynasty flashback or oops, we're old. Yeah, is Steph Curry still playing? Isn't he like 85 years old now?
Yeah, he still shoots good.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess he's just shooting threes. And now, the Tanking Balls Club. Let me actually put this on the display so you guys can see all these teams. The Bucks fall from 21 down to 24, which is just painful. The Pelicans and the Mavs climb a bit, the Bulls drop, and the Kings remain at 30 because consistency matters even when it's tragically bad. If you're mad about your team's spot, perfect. We did our job. Argue in the comments so the algorithm blesses us. And now, Mark and John, and Lizzie, if you know basketball, because I don't too much yet, discuss.
Pete, was that the first time you read that?
Yeah.
I asked him if he was going fresh, and he was.
Totally
Pretty good.
blind.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Now it's open to the floor.
Is our friend AI Bob saying it on the reel this week?
Pixar Pete will make an appearance. It's going to be a little late.
Pixar Pete, nice. Well, I gotta tell you, Mark, I am surprised after all of your complaining that the Knicks are still 5. So I want to hear about that.
I mean, they've been playing well. Like, I gotta give it to them. Listen, I'm not going to spite your rankings. Like, I'm taking them as our rankings. So if they did worse, then they would have gone down.
I love that for us. I really do. It makes me happy. I mean, beating the perennial because, I mean, I still like OKC for the end, but you and the rest of the world really likes the Spurs right now. The Spurs off an 11-game win streak, beaten by a lot by the Knicks, I think is very telling, very showing. I really wanted the Knicks to win last night. They did not. They almost did. And
they were close. It was a competitive game.
They were losing by almost 20 in the third, so I felt good about the end, even though they lost.
But have they at least won a couple since coming back from the All-Star break?
They have won more than they lost.
Okay.
They have like the second best record since the All-Star break or something.
So
like
they
that.
beat the Spurs.
So which is why they're still back
on
in
an
the top
11-game win streak, and they almost beat OKC last night, but they didn't. But they almost did.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and
I gotta tell you,
grenades.
I am so concerned about the Knicks a lot of the times because their success really is just based around Cat's success. If Cat plays good, they win.
Absolutely right.
And if Cat plays bad, they lose. And I don't like that, honestly. And Cat plays good more than he plays bad, but he also gets tired and he doesn't hustle. And I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, his defense is suspect. They did a nice little analysis of his defense against OKC, and you can just see he's just flat-footed a lot when he's on defense, or his feet aren't even pointing in the right direction. So he's just out of position. And there were also some fouls that maybe weren't really on him, but there were definitely ones where he was out of position, so it should have been. Like, you had like the phantom swipe at the ball that SGA did, and then he was going up and then he just flailed, and I believe that he got called up.
No, I have a more interesting question, honestly. When Jason Tatum comes back, how does that affect the chemistry that the Celtics have right now?
It's going to affect it immensely. Now, it just got announced he's coming back tomorrow.
What?
So that I think that might be a little bit too soon, but I think they're trying to. I think they're trying to utilize 1 month left in the regular season to ramp him up for playoff time. He's most likely gonna start on the second team. He's gonna come off the bench, and he's just gonna have limited minutes for a while, and then eventually he's gonna be on the starting lineup. Now, he's actually come out and said that he refused to be a role player. I don't necessarily know if that is bravado or just that's him just wanting to be tough. or something. But I mean, this has been Jaylen Brown's team this year, and in a lot of respects, everything should go around him.
It's the best season Jaylen Brown has ever had.
That's pretty damn good, yeah.
By far.
I know that.
And I think that he gets the ball more because Jason Tatum isn't there, right? I mean, like, it's not even
the offense
rocket
is going
science.
through Jaylen Brown, yeah. 100%.
Is he doing enough
when Tatum comes back, what's that, Pete?
I was going to say, but it seems like he's playing better in that role. But I mean, of course, you want all of your best players on the team at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, so he's kept them afloat, right? But it's just not enough to keep them like at the top. Do you think Tatum is going to be enough to bring them up to the top echelon here?
In a lot of respects, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown have a very similar games. Tatum just shoots a little bit more kind of step back threes than Jaylen Brown does, but they both can pretty much do everything, and they're both two-way players. Tatum's a little bit lankier and taller than Jaylen Brown by I think Tatum is like 6'10" and Brown is like 6'7" or something like that.
Okay.
But teams
are
so they literally play two different positions, but they have a very similar styles of play. Okay. So
now teams are going to be like, oh my God, there's two of them.
I mean, when Tatum was a healthy and active, I mean, the offense would go through him. Every now and again, you'd have a play that would go through Jaylen Brown. But it's very hard to have two alphas on a team, on a basketball team, because especially if they both want to have the ball in their hands at all times. The Lakers are going through that right now. That's why they suck, because they not only are they doing that, but Luka doesn't play defense, and LeBron is just old, so he doesn't really want to play defense anymore. So
yes,
yeah.
Plus, what's the biggest surprise in the NBA right now?
Biggest surprise is the Charlotte Hornets, and they actually defeated the Celtics last night by a landslide. Knuppel, I believe is his name, is a rookie, and he's already shattered the the record for a rookie for most threes. And there's like
everybody's talking about Coop, and Coop and Knuppel were on the same Duke team, but it just seems like Knuppel's having kind of a better rookie year, or at least a more consistent one.
His team is winning, and Cooper Flags is not. So
Coop scored 49 last night, so maybe I'm speaking.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably still going to get the rookie of the year, but I mean,
most points by a teenager in the NBA, by the way.
I was going to say that's a lot of points. Period.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, so where? Refresh your memory.
Cooper
Where do we have the
Dallas
Hornets
Mavericks.
last? Right. Okay.
The Hornets went up 3 spots, I believe.
I was gonna say, where did we have them last week? Okay, so
they by the way have the best record since January 22nd, I believe. It's like 16-3 or something like that. It's been insane. This is the first time that they've been above 500 in I think at least 10 years.
Damn.
It may even been more than that. I thought I heard someone say that.
Last time I remember the Hornets being good was when the Knicks were good. Back in
we're gonna find out they're cheating. They're deflating balls or something.
Dude, I remember in the 90s, kids had remember the starter jackets that everybody wore?
Yeah,
I saw
the pumps.
More San Antonio Spurs and Charlotte Hornets jackets in the 90s in high school than I've anywhere. I don't understand what it was. There was an obsession in Western New York with those teams and a few others, but I remember at least 1 or 2 kids having Hornets jackets and being huge.
What is it? Larry Rice and Alonzo Mourning back in the day.
Larry Johnson and
Larry Johnson, that is, and Alonzo Mourning.
Who's Larry Rice?
Hey, dude, that's an old ass memory.
Hey,
there was a Glenn Rice. Maybe that's
random Charlotte Hornets players from 35
years
ago.
I remember Alonzo Mourning. Alonzo Mourning was in the group of NBA players that gave me nightmares as a child, because we'd always lose to the Bulls, we'd always lose to the Pacers, we'd always lose to the Hornets, and then the one time we lost to the fucking Houston Rockets.
One time.
The one time that Knicks team got to the finals broke my heart.
John really wants a Knicks championship. He has yet to see one in his lifetime.
Bad.
It's been more than 50 years.
Jalen Brunson.
Sorry, John.
It's never going to happen.
Might. They're really good. They're better than they've been in 30 years.
The good news is...
Do we need Steph to make you a Jalen Brunson t-shirt now, too?
Yes.
The good news is for the Knicks is that they are one of the better teams in the East, and all of the, I'd say the top 4 teams in the Eastern Conference are flawed. Like there's no favorite coming out of the East. I mean, the Pistons have the best record, but the style of play they're playing very similar to the style of play that Tibbs had on the Knicks. So they're gonna probably get worn out, and they don't have a lot of offense aside from Cade Cunningham, whose nickname I love, by the way. They call him the Motorcade because he plays in Detroit. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
And we're
I
done.
love that nickname.
So good. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
I gotta figure out a way to make when I hit stop on this thing to have it like fade out.
Yeah, that was so good, Pete. It just stopped really suddenly.
But you're getting so good with your sound effects and you're
Trying
tuning
it.
in, tuning out.
Yeah, we need a camera I need a camera B with like showing me being like
Yeah.
trying to get everything working.
Or maybe we need to
Pete,
get you an
you
actual
should-
soundboard.
Pete, you should do a producer feed.
I know.
I would put it on something.
That would
All
be
right,
kinda
wait, we
cool.
would
Like those piano videos where the little kids play piano.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah. You got
suddenly,
there.
and they do the camera video.
Yes,
Or the keys video, like that.
totally.
We would like to thank one of this week's fake sponsors, Small Talk AI, an earpiece that feeds you interesting things and fun facts to say in real time. Small Talk AI, you've always been this charming.
Oh,
That's
All right, everyone, shall we
think that's
kick
what I
off
have at
this
work.
shindig?
hell yeah.
yeah.
So, all of my next topic songs have food in their titles.
I love it.
Ooh.
So bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee till the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing first topic is coming tonight. First topic is coming tonight.
Love it.
Did you write the book of the... All right, so the NFL year starts officially starts next week, and just like always, there's lots and lots of talking points. Personally, I've got 6 hot takes that I'd like to share with everyone, and I'd like to know what your thoughts are on them. As a disclaimer, these are hot takes that I think these teams should do, and not necessarily predicting that they will actually do it. I'm going to give them off 3 at a time so we can discuss them. So everyone, what do we think of these NFL hot takes? So hot take number 1, if the Pats or Bills get A.J. Brown, then they will be in the Super Bowl. Hot take number 2, the Raiders should trade for George Pickens on the Cowboys. And then they would trade Max Crosby to the Cowboys, and the Raiders would get George Pickens. I don't know necessarily how that works with the whole franchise tag. They might have to swap first round picks and whatnot, but anyway. And then hot take number 3, Minnesota should sign longtime veteran Aaron Rodgers or Kirk Cousins to mentor JJ McCarthy. All right, those 3 hot takes. Go.
That last one made me laugh.
That last one is dumb.
I love
Real
it.
dumb.
Why is it dumb?
No,
if they haven't
'cause Aaron
given up on
Rodgers is bad
JJ
at football.
McCarthy,
Yeah,
if
but
they haven't given up on JJ McCarthy, it doesn't make any sense to bring in
They
like a
fucking
Kyler Murray
they
or
fucking
Daniel
should.
Jones.
it's so funny because the one really diehard Minnesota fan that I knew at my last job, she was the main office manager and whatnot at our VFX studio in Albany. She was this diehard Minnesota fan, and she had the most up and down love-hate relationship with Kirk Cousins. It was hilarious. Like every day you'd come into work, she'd be like, "Oh, thank God, Kirk Cousins," or the next day, "I fucking hate Kirk Cousins." It was really funny, and it's just fitting. Like I just feel like he is Minnesota. Like I feel like he needs to come back to the Vikings.
He is Minnesota.
I don't know. Whatever he did in the Falcons, it didn't work. Come back to Minnesota and do your thing. I know he was on Washington before that, but no, he was. I see him more as a Viking than anything else. And
Okay.
no,
Can we talk
screw
about-
Aaron Rodgers is
Pete,
done.
Pete,
Let's
you
talk about
just
AJ
skipped-
Brown.
I know.
Yeah, you
sorry.
skipped the most important one.
Okay.
You went, now the news of the day: AJ Brown and DJ Moore. Do you win a Super Bowl?
If we have DJ Moore and AJ Brown,
Well, you're gonna you already have DJ.
You
Oh,
have
yeah,
DJ
okay.
Moore already. That happened. So
I made this hot
AJ
take
Brown.
before the trade for DJ Moore.
sure.
but
Can they still spend a first round on a wide receiver in the draft this year?
I mean, they have a first
I mean,
round.
they're going to have
still.
to give up all their first round picks to get AJ Brown. To be honest.
Just to, do what the Rams do. Give them
I don't
like
think they have
20,
to give up
20,
all of their
27,
first round
28.
picks.
No, just what they just.
No, I don't
they
think they have
No,
to.
he's
do that.
32 years old. He should go for a second.
How many do they
Yeah.
have?
What?
First round picks, the Bills.
They have
Mark
all.
said
of them.
all.
Oh, do they just have one
You have
this
more
season?
than one first round pick?
No, they
Question
just have the
mark.
one this season. But
He asked disparagingly.
Okay. I would not take AJ Brown for a first. He's 32.
I mean, he is worth Devontae Adams.
I'm not saying. All right. First of all, I'm not saying that that's how much he's cost.
I would've-
Let's just say the Bills can actually
Somehow
get him.
it happens. Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? The Josh Allen's one weakness was having shit receivers on the outside for like since Diggs left. So give him those two. Now we're talking. And how do you stop?
I mean, I don't-
those two, Shakir as
I agree.
a wide receiver 3 and Kincaid, which Josh
And Josh
Allen,
Allen.
when Kincaid's on the field, Josh Allen's passer rating is over 150
Wild.
for every snap Kincaid's on the field. That's Josh's
That is a
passer
lot.
rating.
That is
No,
a lot.
but you don't think they're going to get AJ Brown just because they got the DJ Moore trade, which I forgot DJ Moore gets reunited with Joe Brady because Joe
He
Brady
does.
was the
Yep.
OC
Back
in
in
Carolina
Carolina.
when DJ Moore was there.
Yeah, here's another fun stat I just found out. Do you know how many players and personnel the Buffalo Bills have acquired from Carolina since Brandon Beane took over as general manager?
28. My friend Pete told me.
49.
49?
49 players from
That's pretty much
formerly
the whole
Carolina
NFL
Panthers.
roster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they just
Wild.
basically like they just wanted to be. He just wants to be the Carolina Panthers apparently from 2015 and relive the glory days of
only
Cam
knows
They
Newton's
those
made it to
MVP
the Super
years.
Bowl that year, 1 year.
He only knows those 50 guys.
It just
He doesn't know any
befuddles
more
my
football
brain.
players.
All right.
He's just recruiting all his friends.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think the Bills are going
What
to
do
do
you
anything
guys
now.
think about the Raiders getting George Pickens and then the Max Crosby would go to the Cowboys?
I think
that suits a big need for both teams.
it does. There needs to be additional draft compensation, though. I think Crosby is valued higher than Pickens.
Crosby wants out, and the problem is,
And Pickens wants to be a number one.
the problem is
Yeah.
that the Raiders are a bad football team, and so nothing can help the Raiders for a little while. Tom Brady's just making wildcat decisions, and they're doing bad things.
I mean, Tom Brady
Could
will
you
probably just go
imagine
back out there and start playing again.
Could you imagine they're gonna draft Mendoza, and could you imagine Mendoza to Pickens?
I mean, Pickens would definitely help him out a lot.
You said the same. Everybody said the same thing when Kyler Murray got Marvin Harrison Jr., and that didn't do shit.
No,
Literally.
listen. No one ever said that Kyler Murray was a great quarterback. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, Harrison
Everybody
is also
said Marvin
right.
Harrison Jr. was the answer in
And he-
I mean, he was
Arizona.
supposed to be the
Still
second
probably
coming,
is.
pretty much. He might be, yeah, but he did not get off
He
to the
liked
start that
Jacoby
we expected.
Brissett's.
But we
he liked
know
Jacoby Brissett's ball better than Kyler's.
we know George Pickens is really freaking good. I mean,
honestly, I
but-
don't think Dallas gives up Pickens. Dallas is so close. They're
didn't
so
they tag him?
close.
They did
Yeah,
tag him.
they're so.
you can
So,
tag and
so
trade
that's the
the
thing.
guy.
I mean, if you happen to trade the players and then you both team trades first round picks. I don't know
Hey,
if
Mark.
that's how it would work.
Buddy, I
or
got bad
whatnot, but-
news.
What's that?
You're out of time, and you got 3 more things.
Oh
You're out
no,
of time.
We've already done 5 minutes. All right, I'll do the other 3 hot takes real quick. Cardinals trade the number 3 pick to the Chiefs, and they pick Jeremiah Love.
Oh,
Brandon
don't let
Aubrey
that
gets
happen.
traded to the Lions and signs for an average of $10 million per year.
Oh my
and
God.
Lamar Jackson will not finish his career in Baltimore.
I agree with F. I'm going backwards on all these.
I wouldn't be surprised if Lamar Jackson left because I wouldn't be surprised if Baltimore is a little bad for a little while.
They might take a step back, and we don't know. The coach seems good, but he's unproven. Just like the Bill situation, it's like what the hell's going to happen now?
Well, I mean, he got rid of Harbaugh, and there's a brand new coach, and if they don't win, guess who
This is
follows
too
it
much
now?
remembering.
You got any?
What are you trying to remember?
Any takes on these takes, Lizzie?
No.
Okay, well, that's,
You think Brandon Aubrey's gonna make $10 million?
He's asking for $10 million a year.
there's no way
Can I just
kickers.
tell you that I wish I could even come up with a negotiation of $10 million a year for anything I do.
I mean,
Well, dude is
Right?
a kicker first, Lizzie.
Guess you should have been an NFL player, Lizzie.
Right.
I mean,
Damn it. You know,
kickers
they
have
tried
never
recruiting me, and I said, you know what? No, I don't think I want to do the NFL. It's just a hobby.
You could have done it.
Oh,
but
I love it.
I could have. Well,
Turned it
yeah,
down.
I was. Yeah, they wanted me. They were recruiting me, and I said,
All right, I
No.
think we should end on NFL as a hobby because we're already at 10:41.
Amazing.
The next topic brings the boys to the yard, and damn like, there's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours.
Nice.
It was great, man. So we're gonna lean into some Lizzie questions because I want to. This past weekend, Netflix hosted the rebranded SAG Awards, the Actor Awards, and acclaimed medical drama The Pit cleaned house with Noah Wyle winning Best Actor in a Drama Series and the show winning Best Ensemble Cast. The Pit is a cross between ER and 24, giving us 12-hour-long episodes for each of the hours in a shift at a Pittsburgh ED. Wiley's come a long way from his ER days. Now the dad of his cast, he stated how much he wanted the Best Ensemble Award and followed it with, "I've never been more proud of a group in my life." So Lizzie, as a medical professional, what's your thoughts about shows like The Pit? What makes them good as well as bad? And are all doctors beautiful, tortured geniuses?
well, I'm going to start backwards and say yes.
Good
to
to know.
the tortured geniuses. I love The Pit for a whole handful of reasons.
You watched The Pit. I'm so happy. I wasn't sure if you did.
Oh, you wrote that question and you had no idea if she saw it.
I was guessing.
No, can I tell you the first season of The Pit? I watched it and I was like, wow, did you just accurately, like, in a 12-hour sequence, like, collect the first 5 years of my medical experience as a respiratory therapist?
Amazing.
Wow. That's intense stuff you have to deal with, man. Holy cow.
Yeah, well, like as a respiratory therapist, I was in the ER and I started off in a trauma center, and now I work in the critical care situation. And like, I think the worst part about it is that sometimes it's so accurate. It's like a little triggering, and like you love it as a medical professional, but you're also like, oh.
Oh, I remember when that happened.
Yeah, I'm sure
Now
that
I
probably
wanna
brought
cry.
back like a dark memory from 5
There
years ago.
is a
that
woman who
would have rather
there's
have
a woman
forgotten.
who is a ED doctor who records herself watching The Pit just for her reactions and then puts it online.
That's cool.
Yeah, I sometimes can't get through an episode. Like, I think in the first season, he had to code one of his like close friends, family members, and I'm like, that happened to me a lot during COVID.
Oh, it was too real.
Yeah.
But like,
That was
you like
brutal.
it because you want everyone to see what you go through, kind of like in a weird way, because you don't want to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
But you're like, it would be nice for some people to have some insight. But then you watch it, and you're also like, I forgot that I did that.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of medical professionals say thank you. I've heard that I don't know, obviously, but I've heard that they do a really good job. Like, very accurate.
Do you know what they do is they get rid of the producer when they're filming, like coordinating big scenes with like medical situation, and they pull a doctor in and he coordinates the entire scene.
Really?
They get rid of the producer and the director, and they have a trauma doctor run all those scenes.
That's
awesome.
That's incredible and very refreshing to hear that a studio would greenlight that, because that's how you get good art and good stuff. Like, stay out of the way. Let the people that know what they're doing do what they do.
Yeah, and all those actors had to go through medical boot camp where for a week they had to learn how to do all those procedures so that they're actually like not doing them wrong.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the procedures look convincing? Sorry, John. I jumped.
Yes. No, they do. They do. And then they're like, there's just like some like weird tactical like military stuff that they do, which you would do in a trauma center, like and they had a mass casualty. And I'm like, I remember learning about that in my trauma school, like the training part. And I'm like, that's interesting. They did that. Like, it's kind of like, it's like, thank you for talking about all the things we think about we might have to do. And then like,
I like the one doctor who's like a Marine medic, and he's like talks about the war all the time, and like he has PTSD and he knows he does. That guy's awesome.
He has all like the cool gadgets on his belt.
Too. So I don't know how caught up you are, but he's on a SWAT team, right?
Yep, caught up. We're completely caught up.
Right, well,
I don't know if
hold on. We're only
That's not a
2 or 3 episodes into season 2 right now.
Okay. Well, it's not a spoiler.
Okay.
He's on a SWAT team. Anyways, he comes in the patient. But the thing is I work with doctors who trained at Albany Med, and they're like, doctors really don't do that. And I go, there's like 3 doctors at Albany Med that I know personally that are on those SWAT teams. And like,
Really?
yeah, they're going to come in with those patients. Yeah. When there's shootings downtown Albany, Albany Med will discharge a doctor out to go sit with the cops. And they also train with the cops. And they'll sit there when there's like a high mass casualty incident with the police so that they can be on the scene as like a tactical responder.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And people don't even know that's happening in our neighborhood.
Is there a
Yes.
Whitaker in every ER that like ends up just out of bad fortune has to change their scrubs like once an hour?
Yeah. And I don't like it when it's me.
Oh yeah, sure.
All right. So those scrub machines then are real. That's awesome.
Yeah. And you're only like allowed to have 2 scrubs at a time. Usually you get more than one, but
Okay.
No.
he's a low life, at the bottom of the food chain during those scenes.
Right.
So.
He was
Wow,
still
wow.
just pretty much a medical
Yeah.
intern at that point, or
Yeah, but usually
whatever
they still
his
at
status
least give
was.
you 2.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
usually give you 2.
But I like that still continues into season 2 where it's like, shouldn't you, what you don't have a doctor badge? He's like, yeah, I wasn't able to get it yet or something. Like he always has the worst luck.
Up until last month. So I went to thoracic surgery for like 9 months. And then I came back 4 months ago. And up until last month, it still said thoracic surgery for like 3 months when I was walking around the ICU and other things.
So even those little details are accurate. I love it.
Yeah, like where you're just like, can you fix this? And they're like, the computer system. And you're like,
I
okay.
love, just to finish off, because we're probably close to time, I love the transition of Noah Wiley's career, where like he was such a young, innocent actor, and he looked the part of the innocent doctor. And now, 30 years later, he's playing the Anthony Edwards character, and he looks like Anthony Edwards. Like, he looks like he's having a hard time, right?
I love watching the transition of that actor from ER because in my mind, it's the same universe, and he's just like an attending now.
He's an
And I'm like,
attending now.
oh, yeah, like I feel like I've watched other people go through that
Do
transition.
you think that's on purpose? Because I think it probably is.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
Yeah, just like functional. Like they're not saying it's not the same guy, but it could be.
Yeah, they probably
well,
do
like,
some like things to like throw back to those days because the TV people love those little Easter eggs.
Oh yeah, it'd be funny if he just dropped a line somewhere. It's like, oh, in this one hospital,
to choose
blah, blah,
Noah
blah happened,
Wiley,
like wouldn't that be
on
cool?
purpose.
Just like once.
Oh, and
love
I
that.
was
Just to know.
4 days ago old when I realized that Mel is Bryan Cranston's daughter in real life.
Oh yeah, Steph and I were
know
talking about that.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, in real life.
Oh,
So
wow. I had no idea.
Yeah.
She got a question about
She looks
it
more like her
at
mom.
the
That's
actor.
why.
Yeah, she does. She got a question about it at the actor awards. She was like, "What does your, famous father say about acting such a difficult character?" He's like, "Well, no, being at these events." They said, "She's like, well, just act like it doesn't bother me." Okay, okay,
I'm going to keep that in mind when I'm famous.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah. Well, you're famous right now.
Making $10 million a year.
Look
right?
at this, turning down a
$10 million
$10 million
a year,
football contract. Famous actor.
Well, it's hard to be so talented.
Apparently.
Lizzie, have you been recognized in the streets yet?
No, I don't think the gnome has. Henry's been recognized, but not me personally.
That counts. All right, we're at
Yeah.
time.
Talk to me, baby. I'm going by from this sweet, sweet craving. Let's lose our minds and go fucking crazy. I keep on hoping. Next topic by the ocean. I screwed that up a little bit.
Wait, can we have the next topic actually by the ocean? That'd be awesome.
I want to go to a podcast by the ocean.
Right?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's getting warmer around here. I don't know. It's supposed to be in the 60s next week for me. I don't know about you guys.
All right, let's crash progress.
That's like
I spent my day
That's like a
hiking
Rhode
and I
Island
almost
summer.
wiped out. Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, so my next 2 topics are either going to bum us out or create a heated debate. But we're going to first start with what's going on in the Middle East. So the current U.S. president, alongside Benjamin Netanyahu from Israel, declared war on Iran that ultimately claimed the life of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Oh, God, I don't think I pronounced that right.
And
So-
pretty much all the politicians in Iran. Like
so
40
there's a
guys.
lot going on, of which some of it may or may not be legal. And we have kids of differing ages represented on this show. So everyone, how are we talking to our kids about the war with Iran, and the current political climate?
Liam's very upset about it.
I bet.
I mean, so talking to a teen about stuff is kind of a double-edged sword because you don't want to lie to them, and they're smart. Like, they're real smart. So I am pretty honest.
As your
with Jamie.
parenting style, you don't want to lie to them. There are other parents that
I mean,
do kind of
Yeah.
sugarcoat
I
things.
don't want to lie
My
to them.
kids are going to know more than I know, so I can't even lie.
Right. So I think that there's a bit of phrasing that you have to do and, kind of watch some of the more testy things. But I talk to Jamie about everything pretty straightforwardly, honestly.
My kids
How does
think
it-
that
how does it
Donald
come
Trump
up?
started the war
I mean, he kind of did.
to cover up Epstein files.
I mean, he kind of
Well,
did.
that's kind of seems like
Wrong.
that's the most likely.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
Do you for kind of big heated topics like this, do you wait for them to bring it up to you, or do you bring it up to them first?
Not all the time. We have not really had a talk about the war as an example. But we have talked about, like, there was a girl her age that died in one of the local schools. We talked about that. And, I think it depends. Really and truthfully, Jamie doesn't really need to know that we're on the threat of global thermonuclear war, right? I mean, that's not something she needs to bother herself with.
Well, the other thing is what's going on in the current political world is this isn't normal. Like, this isn't normal politics going on right now. But to the kids,
Right.
the teenage kids, they kind of think it is.
Well, yeah, they don't know any better.
Bombing the Middle East is normal politics. They have literally bombed the Middle East every time the current president has wanted to distract anyone from anything, literally my whole life. This has been going on for 40 years.
I'm going to say my kids think it's pretty normal, especially even when I was in the military. They were like, yeah, like it happens.
Yeah, we bomb people sometimes,
Yeah.
and it's for
But
oil, and it's
yeah.
for money, and it's for just to distract someone from something bad that the president did. I mean,
Yeah.
And when we were
this
kids,
is the first time. Oh, sorry.
I was
No,
going to
you
say
go.
when we were kids, in the original Gulf War, like Desert Shield and then Desert Storm, that was defending Kuwait though. Like we didn't wage a war
it
in
was
Iraq.
for the fucking oil.
Of course,
We're Department of War
it
now.
was to
Don't
save
forget.
it was to save
It was for
Kuwait's
the
oil
fucking oil.
from Iraq.
Yes.
Sure, but at least then it seemed like
We're
it was a
defending shit.
viable
We don't
defense.
care about people.
No, but we stopped them from attacking, and then we got the hell out of there. And then fast forward 10, 12 years later, and you had a very misguided, like, revenge plot.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah,
right?
which turned out to be complete horseshit. That turned into a thing that just dragged on forever and was completely pointless and sapped a ton of economic resources.
Okay, so
I
the current
feel
secretary.
like each one just keeps getting worse and worse. Like the more
current
the
We
secretary-
secured Venezuela before we attacked the Middle East.
Yeah.
So
How do we
It's gonna be much
justify
faster.
that?
because they needed
well,
the
they
oil
did
so
have a
that when they
dictator.
blew up the Middle East, then we'd
I
have oil,
understand that.
apparently.
Listen, actually, so my sister-in-law is Venezuelan. She's like direct off the boat, and she was so happy when we got involved with that country because it's part of the reason she left. So, like, there are people that are happy, but like, there's going to be both sides of the story on any of that.
Sure. I mean,
I think
you have some
I think on
Iranians
the
that are...
Wikipedia page for Venezuela, didn't it say that Trump was like the president of Venezuela for a little while?
What did it?
I thought I remember hearing something
Have
about
you guys
that, yeah.
seen
Isn't
the
that an
monologue
impeachable
in the Jack
offense,
Ryan
actually?
show?
What was your question?
I'm gonna put it back to media. Have you guys seen the monologue about Venezuela in the new Jack Ryan show?
No, I haven't.
No.
It's
Yes.
actually awesome, and he talks about the biggest hotbed of
Yeah.
global politics.
talked
right
about this
now
on the show
is
before, yeah.
Venezuela.
I saw that
And that's-
monologue. Yeah.
That's because they have the most oil and the most rare minerals, and it's completely untapped.
Damn.
And now we live there.
I can't wait to vacation there.
Oh, it's Jamie.
There'll be a McDonald's waiting for you.
Hi,
Jamie's
Jamie.
here. Jamie's here.
Oh, that's right. With
Hi,
your
Jamie.
setup now, you actually see her come in the
Oh,
room.
yeah, right.
As opposed to before, she would just appear.
Where you should be like,
Just
ah,
appear.
a wild Jamie has
Talking about
appeared.
You say hi?
Hello.
Okay, you don't want to say hi. All right,
Quick
cool.
My
wave,
kids have only
and there
set
she
their
goes.
heads in this window. Nobody's even noticed.
Behind the gnome.
Oh, that is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Behind the gnome.
Yeah, maybe that's a different
Well,
discussion
like,
with your kids.
do
How
you
do you
guys feel like
explain
this is gonna be
talking to
a-
three men on the internet?
A wham bam, thank you, ma'am, and we're out of there, like Team America
No.
World Police, or is this
It was
going to
going
be
to be a
another
week,
long,
and now
drawn
it's 4
out?
weeks.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is going to be another long, drawn
Marco
out.
Rubio literally just
thing.
tried to explain to a reporter that we actually attacked first to save lives because more lives would have been lost if we didn't. That's what he said.
Right.
Current Secretary of State. He's a genius.
Despite
People
all
say
the
what they have to.
intelligence that
I mean, yes,
that
obviously,
reported,
yes.
no. At least from what the public knows. I mean, who knows? Like, we're not in the war rooms of the Pentagon. Like, we're not privy to all the information they have. But
We are not.
I don't trust a single thing any of those people say at this point.
Wow.
But when you lie 30,000 times on record, it's hard for me to trust you.
10 no's and a yes is still a yes. Back to James
Wow,
Bond. and
you
let's
brought it
move
all the way
on.
back to Sean Connery.
I love it.
I
Full
love the little
circle,
callbacks.
full circle.
Yeah,
Wow.
little callbacks in this show. All
like-
right, are you moving on?
Yeah, it's 5
It's
minutes.
like we've done this before.
I think my dog just fell down.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Jojo.
Or he's looking for water. I may need to move
One
up
of
to the
those
beginning
two
of the next
things.
topic. Anyway, talking on podcast. Wait. Talking on the podcast, gonna bring up the next topic. I'm talking on the podcast, gonna bring up the next topic.
I love it.
Next
mixed- I
topic
mixed up-
comes in a
I mixed up
can. They were
my-
put
yeah.
there by a man.
All right.
What are we going to talk about?
I don't know. But
I
John, I'm
was-
totally listening. I just might be off camera for a little bit.
Well, I am going to save the politics because I don't want to hit you guys twice with that. Let's talk about something different.
Okay.
This week, Brianna Stewart, co-founder of Unrivaled, and Kelsey Plum wrote a letter to the WNBA Players Association expressing concerns on the state of labor negotiations. Yesterday, the union stated the league's latest offer is not worth taking, and with less than a week remaining until the latest deadline, the May 8th tip-off for the WNBA is in serious jeopardy. With a $2.2 billion TV media deal in the wings, the major sticking point in these negotiations is revenue sharing, and the disparity between the women's deal increased to 15% in the negotiations, and the men who receive around 51% of revenue sharing is large. With the Olympics in the wings, the conversation of the value of men's versus women's sports gets more and more pointless. So with clear value in hand, do we agree that the Players Association for sticking to their guns? And what do we think is a fair compromise in these negotiations?
Yeah, this is still going on, huh?
Oh,
I know
yeah.
We talked about this a couple shows
It's
ago,
good, yeah.
and it
Yeah.
seems like it's not getting any better, huh?
It's.
I mean,
it's-
Mark asked me a
it's-
couple of weeks ago if they were gonna deal. They're not going to deal.
No, and it's. I mean, it's unfortunately they're going to lose some momentum. Although, I mean, Unrivaled just finished up another season. Brianna Stewart just won another title. She's got so many titles
Oh,
now.
wow.
It does.
And-
It does.
So,
Mo was at that game.
oh, was she?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I just don't think they're going to come to agreement. They're so far apart.
I mean,
so far apart.
the thing is, right? This is the first year that the WNBA has ever even hit its revenue sharing. They made something like $200 million this year. But they know they have momentum, and they know this TV deal is there, and they're not. I mean, this TV deal is so much money on the table that I don't honestly blame them for sticking to their guns. And really, they sort of have to, because
They have to.
if they
Yeah,
don't
they don't have a choice.
have a choice, right? Because if they don't,
They've been treated like shit for essentially 30
Yeah.
years.
if they give in on the value of this product that they've made themselves, they'll never get it back. So it's time.
Right. And they're just valuing themselves if they give up on this. Like,
I agree.
as far as for future generations and being a feminist, they got to stick to their guns, even if someone's going to shit on them about it.
I think what
Just to
Breonna
stay
Stewart
at the
really,
orbit.
I think that Breonna Stewart really increased the leverage with Unrivaled. Unrivaled makes a lot of money. The only thing we discussed last time is that there's just not enough spots in Unrivaled to pay enough of these women. So
Well,
they really do.
I don't think enough people are watching it on TV too.
I mean, they are.
And
They just sold out the Garden.
Yeah,
It's
well,
not
that
on
was the
TV,
championship game, but it's no, it has been on TV, but it doesn't get the media coverage that the WNBA gets. And there's one pretty good reason as to why there's no Caitlin Clark in Unrivaled. If Caitlin Clark started being in Unrivaled,
That would
then
tip the scales, you think?
See, I
That might
don't
tip the
like this
scales.
argument that you have.
why?
Caitlin Clark is one of the
It's
reasons.
real.
Caitlin Clark is one of the reasons that the WNBA is making money. But if you're saying
absolutely
Caitlin,
right. You're
if you're
absolutely
saying
right. She
Caitlin
is
Clark
the
is the
primary reason, though. You can't deny that. Look at the TV ratings of games with her in them versus when she's not in them.
there's
In
like
fact,
200
this
other
past
women in the
season,
league. I think that's silly.
I understand that, but this past season on the nationally televised games, I believe she was in like 80% of them because they wanted to take advantage of. the
Listen, I'm
Caitlin
going to tell
Clark
you the
effect.
reason for that, but it's not nice. Most of the country is filled with racists.
I mean,
I mean,
it's not necessarily have to do with race. Yes, she's a
does.
pretty
It
white
does.
girl, but
It
it
definitely
it
does.
doesn't necessarily have to do with
Okay.
race. She is the recognized. Listen, I'm not going to say that her people are. She's a pretty white girl, and people are watching basketball a little bit more because of her. But
Sex sells.
I don't 100% agree with the race card on this, John.
This girl.
It might not be racism.
I'm not saying it
but
doesn't have
they
anything to do with
definitely
it.
think that she's more. She's a
Marketable.
poster girl, right? Like they think she's more marketable. So we can go with
Yeah.
that and say it doesn't even have to do with race. If somebody is
But it
more
does.
attractive,
It's not
or more
100. No,
attractive.
yeah, it's not. I mean, it might have something to do with it, but it's not the number one reason why this is going on. And you can believe whatever you want, John.
It could certainly
I will
contribute
argue
to
that
it.
till the- till the-
I think you guys
Oh,
can
on that
both
one.
be right here, though. Like there could be a
I
little
don't
bit of
think so.
both.
I think we all agree that she's more appealing to the general population,
Mhm.
and that's
I
why people
wonder-
watch.
I mean, I
wonder why.
you said she's very marketable, and yeah, you're absolutely right.
To
about
be
that.
honest,
She's
I don't
very
think
recognizable.
Caitlin Clark is that. I mean, like comparatively, for me personally, as like a 45-year-old man, like I'd rather watch a lot of other players in the WNBA because I don't think she's that attractive, and I don't watch the WNBA for the amount of.
Oh, you're not the
sex.
average. You're not the.
I don't
average
watch the
American, John.
WNBA for the
John, you're
amount
not
of
the average
sex.
American. Yeah.
I know.
Where's your Labatt Blue? Where's your Bud Light?
I don't drink. I don't drink shit.
Well, that's
Sorry,
Western New
that's
York.
Canadian. I'm from the north.
That's Canadian, yeah.
I'll drink a
Where's
Labatt
your
Blue with
Bud
you.
Light?
In
Thank you.
a
Cheers to
real
Labatt.
way,
Cheers to Labatt. But you got to get it from Western New York. That's directly imported from Canada. It tastes
in
better.
a real way,
You can get it from Plattsburgh, which is also next to Canada.
There you go. Yeah. There you go.
that energy
long
was
drive.
That also tastes
that
good.
energy also created a lot of angst amongst the rest of the players in the WNBA. That's why they beat the shit out of her all the time because they.
You're not
like
wrong. You're
It.
not
They didn't
wrong.
like it.
She's got a lot
Anyway.
of personal rivals in WNBA.
I mean,
Maybe that's
Angel
why
Reese has a
I'm
much
not
better
on my
track,
personality,
too.
I think.
Right. Right.
Angel Reese, I think, has a better personality, and I think she's better looking.
I
But-
agree.
Yeah, she probably would be the star of the WNBA if not for Caitlin Clark.
I don't
kind
think
of stepping on her.
Okay, and I've argued this on the
mojo
show
there.
before. I don't think that a single player makes a sport because every major sport, every single one is made by its superstars.
You're just
I don't
saying
think
that because
Aaron.
Michael Jordan kicked your Knicks ass for so.
I don't think Aaron Judge is the reason that baseball's good. While I love Aaron,
No,
Judge.
Shohei Ohtani is.
I don't think Shohei Ohtani is the reason people are watching baseball either. The
I think
reason
Michael
the-
Phelps is the only reason people watch swimming. Nobody
gives a
else.
shit
Simone
about-
Biles was the only reason why people were watching gymnastics.
Tiger
Nobody
Woods
gives a
and
shit about
golf.
swimming.
Wow, how many other ways can we prove John wrong?
We're gonna form Voltron or
minute-
Captain Planet here to
The
go against John
minute
at this
that
point with all
Kelsey
these
Plum and Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark and Breonna Stewart and I mean, there's so many fucking players in the WNBA now that are
Absolutely
name
right. No, the
recognized.
talent in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
WNBA is so much better than it was in years
Much
past.
better. The reason it's making more money is because it's better. It's better. It's a better product now because there's
Well,
more
it's
players
definitely
that are
better
good.
now.
And you want to know why? It's because the girls are getting paid in college.
Yeah, I mean,
they're not getting paid like the men are getting paid.
Sure.
no, they deserve
But-
way more for sure.
There's
But
definitely
we still live
there's
in a-
NIL going
We
on.
still live in a sexist
college.
world, so
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
we
even in
do.
college,
So
we're
are-
a little better than we used to be, though.
a little
So-
better than we used to.
So, guys,
be.
to kind of bring this one home, do you all feel like the women should continue to stick this out, try to get
Yes.
the
Absolutely.
better revenue share?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And I think it's because
think
of that the
totally.
season is not happening this year.
I don't think it is
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
And I
if
think
they
honestly,
do,
I think
gonna
they're all fine with
disappoint
it.
a ton of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The compromise of 15% revenue sharing up from 10 is still a slap in the face.
Yeah, when you compare it to what was it, 51% for the men? I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I mean, get them to somewhere reasonable, like maybe in the 40s.
Yeah.
I get it.
No.
Should be less.
No. They should have equal share, just like the men.
Do 51.
I love
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
High five.
Why are they getting a different deal?
No
High five. Get it.
No basketball
All right.
for you until 51%.
50 fucking 2. Let's
52. There you go. Now we're
She
dreaming.
wore a raspberry beret, the kind you find in a secondhand store. Raspberry beret. And if it was warm, she wouldn't wear much more. Raspberry beret. I think it's the next topic.
You
Y'all got to do my
serenaded
fake
it.
sponsor before. Let's hear it for another fake sponsor, Memory Lane Plus, AI that enhances your childhood memories for better nostalgia. Memory Lane Plus, it was even better than you remember.
Wow.
You can gaslight yourself on your own personal trauma.
Exactly. So one of the world's worst secrets is Ticketmaster and Live Nation owning a monopoly on ticket sales ever since their merger in 2009. Yes, we've brought up this topic many, many times in the show, but it's back in the news because opening statements of the antitrust lawsuit filed by the federal government and 39 other states happened this past week. According to the lawsuit in NPR, Live Nation manages more than 400 artists and owns or controls more than 265 venues in North America, while Ticketmaster controls around 80% of ticketing in the primary marketplace, plus a growing share of the resale market. Live Nation protests that Ticketmaster's market share has declined since 2010 due to more competition. However, that's a bunch of bullshit. So everyone, do we expect anything to come of the antitrust lawsuit against Live Nation and Ticketmaster?
No. Next topic.
I wish it would, but no. But do you remember when Pearl Jam?
I was going to bring
Said
that up.
no.
Yeah. Hey, they fought the good fight and it got them nowhere.
Oh, I know, but at
Unfortunately.
least they fought it.
They
If there was
tried.
enough artists that said absolutely not,
Yep.
then
They
they'd be
pretty
a little
much
poorer, but they'd have better fans.
Yeah, they were at the pinnacle of their popularity and they pretty much threw it all away to take a year off from everything to just fight that court battle and lost. If
But God bless them.
yeah, but if Pearl Jam couldn't do
God
it,
bless them.
who else could?
I'm not sure how
Do you think
this
Taylor Swift could do
merger.
it?
Well, I mean, that's another reason why this lawsuit came about is because of everything that happened for the Eras tour and the
Yeah.
fact that people like kept waiting so long and paid so much for yada yada yada. I mean, that was probably the origin of this antitrust lawsuit. Although I still don't even quite understand how this merger went through it to begin with, because
It doesn't sound legal at all.
it really was.
We don't
they
have-
were the two big cats in
We
town.
don't have
It's
antitrust
like
laws
Verizon
anymore,
and
Mark.
AT&T merging.
We don't have
What was
antitrust
that?
laws anymore, Mark.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I mean-
1896 all over again. It's the Gilded Age Part 2
Listen,
with more guild.
Listen, David Ellison really, really, really wanted HBO, and HBO told him no, but he really wanted them, so now he gets to have them.
Fucking A.
He does get to
buy
have them.
Somebody who
'Cause-
owns them to own them to buy.
Throw enough
somebody
money
else.
at a
Well,
throw enough money at a
Netflix was
problem.
like, we out.
Yeah, they're gonna take that $2.2 billion. They're gonna open a movie studio themselves, and it's not gonna fucking matter.
So you mentioned the
To be
Eras
honest.
tour. Taylor Swift is probably the only one that can save us. Taylor, save us.
Come on, Taylor, save us.
Do you
Yeah.
think that she cares? Honestly,
Yes.
Yes, I do think that she cares.
Yeah.
Oh no, that side.
I think
tells
she
me
did
no.
at one point.
At least enough about her own fans to.
She's a
to do
billionaire
something.
now, guys.
She is.
She has slumber parties with her fans, though.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Before she has a record opening, she invites her fans over for a slumber party and she bakes them cookies.
That's cool.
She's so fucking
Yeah.
wholesome.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that invite. Oh shit.
I like her video when her mother recorded
You're
her
not a
with
big
her.
enough fan.
I like that video when
I live
her
very
mother
close to one
recorded
of her
her when
houses.
she had her wisdom teeth out. And she was silly.
Shouldn't you have gone to?
Oh yeah, and her mom showed her all those videos of her on drugs and whatnot.
Mark, when she had the giant holiday house mansion, you should have gone there for one of those crazy parties.
Yeah.
Sounds
Well,
like those are
allegedly
pretty
she's
fun.
getting married near me as well.
Wow.
Oh, can you?
Around
you
my
invited?
birthday,
Wow.
Oh,
You should get it.
Do you
You
think
should
she'll
get it.
By the way,
invite
I
you
do-
because it's your
Yeah.
birthday?
maybe. By the way, I have I think oh wait, no, that's the wrong month. It's June that they're getting married, allegedly. Not if it was in July. I first heard it was in July, and I'm renting a beach house down by her
For your
house, kind
birthday?
of.
Yeah.
For my
Amazing.
birthday.
What one?
You think she's actually going to get married by her house?
No,
Is
it's there's a venue in Newport, I believe, that she's trying to rent out. Which I think, like, the story is that the date was already booked, but she bought them out, and I'm sure
She's
she
Taylor
has to do
Swift.
something for them
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Here's $1 million.
There is no
Oh,
try.
thanks.
There is only do when you're Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
High five. Nice reference.
But I will say that I do think that she would fight the good fight if she could, maybe with the right setup against this whole thing, because
I think you need more than Taylor Swift.
you do. Right, she would have to assemble
do.
like a team of like all the pop superstars or something. But
Well,
I mean,
and don't forget, Ticketmaster is also involved in sports too. They'll screw
Hey,
you
guys.
out of a
yeah,
NCAA final.
What I
That's
hate
true,
is that
yeah.
It's not gonna
Ticketmaster
cha-
buys
it's
their
not
own
gonna
tickets and
change.
resells them.
I know.
It's not
Yeah.
going to change.
No,
I mean,
it's,
why is that not illegal?
it's a systemic
gonna
problem
change.
that would take federal intervention, and we're clearly not
So-
the administration to fix that right now.
Our friend Jeff, hey Jeff, has found a loophole, at least with the Yankees and the Mets. Costco sells $50 tickets, and they
Don't
give
tell everyone.
Oh, yeah, shh.
I mean,
No, they stopped that
I don't know
program.
how. I don't know how, but they do.
They don't exist.
So, I think that resellers are taking advantage of people that are lazy. People are lazy, and people have money. The people who go to these things, they either have money or they don't care about their money, like
Well,
Buffalo Bills.
have you seen the prices of the World Cup tickets?
Yeah.
And
They're
I mean,
like $4,000 a ticket.
Yeah.
the fact of
The
it
World
is that
Damn,
there's just
that's nuts.
nobody cares, and the prices are going to go up until people stop spending them, and we're at time.
I'm sad.
Well,
Sad panda.
Man. So many things.
You know I like my chicken fried. A cold beer on a Friday night. A pair of jeans that fit just right. And the next topic. Good job, Pete.
Thanks.
Good job, Pete.
I don't know if that synced
That
up
was
okay,
such
but
good harmonizing.
hopefully. Hey, that was Mark's and my karaoke thing, man. We would always pick some cool songs we could harmonize on.
I bet you guys are amazing at karaoke.
They are
We had some fun
so
times.
good. Guys, come up. Lizzie hasn't karaokeed with us.
Oh.
We'll go karaokeing. We'll bring the girls. We'll go early enough.
I would love to
It'll
go
be
karaoke.
fucking incredible.
Karaoke doesn't usually start till 9 the earliest, though. Would you
Yeah.
are you gonna bring the girls that late?
Yeah, fuck it. They're
Okay.
teenagers. I don't
All
give a
We're gonna
shit.
have to proclaimers this up, Mark.
Jamie
Bring-
loves
bring it back
karaoke.
out of
Jamie
the vault.
loves karaoke.
You guys are going to
Loves.
coordinate your outfits too, right?
Yeah, they definitely will. They'll do little dance numbers.
We will
They love each other.
conveniently forget about that part.
Nah, don't be weird. All right.
I've done that
Questions.
with someone else.
This past week, perennial bad boy Lou Dort and Nikola Jokic, the Joker, got tangled up after a hard play. And what followed wasn't just physicality. It spilled into a scuffle with elbows, swinging, shoves, and clear frustration boiling over. A refs had to separate them. There were heated reactions on both benches, with some say a clear fuck around and find out look from the 6'11", 284-pound Joker. This isn't the first time Dort's defense has either angered someone to taken them out of the game or a few out of the season, and it's carved out a reputation as the league's one of the league's most tenacious defenders. That same physicality is part of what makes him effective, especially in the postseason. But when you see bodies flying, a star like Jokic getting pushed off balance, and a situation escalate into almost a fight, it raises a question of how far is too far. So, Where should the league draw the line between competitive intensity and blatant violent behavior? And does allowing these kinds of confrontations to go unchecked contribute to a culture where serious injury is just another part of the product?
Calm down. It's fine. Let them fight.
So we've
Let
them fight.
Yeah, we've inched ourselves a little bit closer to what hockey is every game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look at the NHL. Ask them for some advice. I watch it for the fights.
Oh, the NHL's trying to ban fights too. But listen,
They tried to ban fights
They
for
better not.
decades.
They will lose such ratings.
This is something
Yes.
that listen, John
I think Dort's a problem.
Yeah, big Yankees
Okay.
Red Sox rivalry. I mean, come on. We hate the other side so much. And that's what I miss about today's sports is the heated rivalries, if you will, of all of these teams.
Hey, girl.
Said they're doing, yeah, I know. You like that reference there? You have people doing jersey swaps at the end. Like, no, it's like, I mean, come on. I mentioned it before, John. Remember the Knicks and the Bulls? Did the Bulls shake hands and hug, kiss babies with the Knicks after the game? No, they hated each other. They hated each other.
Listen, we
I
had
like to
one.
buy into that fanfare.
We had a Lou Dort. His name was Charles Oakley, and he kicked a lot of ass.
Yeah,
Literally.
Sure.
I think there is a difference, however, between 90s sports and 2020s sports.
But we got to bring it back.
I'm going to bring it back.
No,
90s,
bring it back.
90s were the
Bring it
best
back.
decade. Is
Bring it
that what
back.
we're saying?
Man, I miss
Yeah.
the 90s sometimes.
I want
Me
teams to start
too.
hating
I
each
miss-
other again.
So,
At least the pop culture
Mark,
and stuff.
you're playing pickup ball. Anybody's playing a pickup sport. And someone, because you're doing well, because maybe you're the best player, because you scored
Takes
on
a
them,
crowbar to the back of your legs.
takes a crowbar to the back of your legs, literally, yeah.
Okay,
does
that's
some
not what
crazy
Lou Dort did. First of all,
He punches people in the nuts on purpose.
he does
Was
do that.
Kapowski?
He
He
trips
does?
people on purpose. He steps on ankles on purpose. Like he
Oh.
hurts people on purpose. He's
That's
an asshole.
a little dirt. Okay, you need to see. I feel like what sports in the 90s would do is they would do some pretty nasty shit, but it'd be honorable. It'd be like, "I'm going to kick your ass now," and then they would do it. Yes,
There were
fisticuffs.
There were definitely people getting like elbowed in crotches and whatnot back in the 80s
Oh yeah,
and 90s.
I'm sure there was. Yeah, it's just we didn't have
Well,
4K
it's happening
27
now.
HD cameras and HDR to show us that was happening. It was just he
Right.
said, word of mouth.
I mean, all right. Maybe you don't quite go to the extent that Lou Dort has been going to. Is it Lou or Luke? I forget.
It's
There was
really
one
lost.
guy.
Lou.
I don't remember if it was Dort
his
or
name
not.
is His name is Lou Gents.
Illusions.
I don't remember. Jokic. People have been playing Jokic a little bit more physical lately. There was one guy that had Jokic on his back, like as carrying him around on like a backpack.
I saw that.
He
Little
was trying
tiny
to
dude.
box him
He's
out.
so big.
Yeah. I mean, again, I want more kind of passion and rivalry in sports.
Pete, I
I
need
think
you to look up
that's-
this fight because the look that that Jokic gave Lou Dort, literal lasers out of his eyeballs.
Oh wow.
Like a cat.
I don't listen.
See,
I think the
that
height
intensity,
of sports.
though, I agree. Though, it needs to be a thing again.
Listen, the height
Yeah.
of the Red Sox and Yankees rivalry was probably 2003, 2004, at least in recent memory. Wouldn't you agree with that, John?
So you're okay with Pedro throwing an old man on the ground? This is what you're saying?
He
We need
was.
to- we
Don
need to- we
Zimmer
need
was
to
just
throw-
charging
we need
at
to-
Pedro. He just
we need to
redirected
throw
him.
more old men on the ground.
He
Is
just
that what you're
redirected
saying?
Don Zimmer.
That's what you're saying. Okay.
See, even you guys talking about those sounds more heated and intense than the current situation.
See,
Don Zimmer was like 72 years old. Homeboy wanted.
he was older than that. I think
He wanted to fucking fight. He was ready.
he charged right at Pedro. I don't even
man.
remember why. He was just he was like a little bulldog just running straight at Pedro Martinez.
That's such a.
I mean, I don't
funny-
know. That's the thing. We like intensity, but the violence in the NBA right now is getting a little out of hand for me. I mean, there's lots of Trae Young just got kicked out for jumping on the floor. Like, and Trae Young.
Well, that's a rule in the NBA, and he wasn't even
Yeah.
dressed for the game.
He wasn't,
jeez.
but like it was because dude literally just walked up to his teammate and threw him on the ground, just shoved him.
Damn.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Well, fuck that, dude shoved him. I'm gonna go help."
Well, he didn't even go help. He just walked on the floor and was,
I'm
and was
arguing
yelling.
with
But
the ref.
that is literally a rule in the NBA.
Yeah,
You're not allowed to get off the bench.
Where I would draw the line with this stuff is
Really?
like you mentioned, Dort, targeting people's ankles, like purposely trying to break people. To me,
I agree.
there's a fine line between intensity and rivalry and just straight up unsportsmanlike.
So then, I mean, I have a question, right?
Kick each
Hockey
other's
has room-
asses, sportsmanlike.
Hockey
Well, you know
has
what they
room-
would do back
Like
in the
Andre the
day.
Giant and the Princess Bride, right? My way is more
Yeah.
sportsmanlike. Like,
But, like,
yeah,
What they would
Hockey
do
has
back in the
room for a
day is
bruiser.
Charles Oakley would have decked him like.
Yeah, right in the fucking face.
but at least in
No, but,
hockey,
like-
you know it's coming, right? And
But dude has room for a bruiser, and like we even saw this in the Olympics. Like the American team, the brothers, they're like, you take out our best player, we put you into the boards, right?
Sure.
That was the fucking rule. You hit the center, the defensemen fucking kill you.
yeah, but
right?
at least you expect that in hockey. It's one thing if like
But-
that's part and parcel with the rules. With
Dort, and actually,
you
there's a
build
couple of
rosters
them.
around to protect against
There
that.
is a increase of the bruiser in basketball, and I just don't know if I like it.
Oh, come on, don't you want to have Charles Oakley on the Knicks again?
A little bit. A little bit.
You can't have it both ways, John.
so you're
I
not
don't know what I want.
you're not cool with it until you get your own bruiser on the Knicks. That's what it is.
We don't have
Yeah.
one of those. We have a white guy who talks about barbecue chicken a lot.
That's not the same thing.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
I eat.
You brought them up. You brought them up.
What just
You
happened?
invoked their names, and I just finished it. We gotta go. Time.
Oh my god. Aw, sugar, da 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 da. Aw, honey, honey, da 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 da. It's the next topic, and you've got me wanting more.
I do. Want more.
All right, with Lizzie being on the pod and everyone's favorite Irish holiday coming up soon, I thought it'd be a good time to discuss St. Paddy's Day fare. So, everyone, what are our favorite St. Patrick's Day foods?
Rubens, next topic.
Yeah, Ruben. I mean,
Reuben. Guinness stew.
Guinness stew. Ooh,
With
do you
the
make that
puff
yourself?
pastry
well,
on
yeah,
top?
yeah. Tell me
I
what.
do.
Just list off the ingredients. I'm just gonna have a zen moment.
It's like, think like beef stew, like a chuck roast with like carrots and stuff, and then it's got a Guinness gravy, and it's got like you finish it with this puff pastry on it.
Hell
Sounds
yeah,
great.
girl.
Let's do it.
Yeah. That and then you top it for dessert. You get an Irish Bailey's brownie. Oh,
That sounds
yeah.
good.
We're all
There's
gonna be
some-
hungry
Yeah.
after
I'll
the
make-
show.
There's something
I'll
to be
make you
said
guys some
about
Guinness stew.
just that
It'll be so
nice,
good.
like traditional Irish, just I don't know, platter of just meats and potatoes and you know, a whole.
Do you make it
carrot.
on the stove or do you make it in like a crock pot or something like that?
I mean, I guess you could make it. I make it on the stove because I like it piping hot, and then I bake it. So I make it in a
Ooh.
Dutch oven, and I make it on the
Oh.
stove, and then I put it in the oven for I put it in my Dutch oven, and I put it in the oven for like an hour and a half. So it's slow cooked, but it's like cooked on the stove first, and then
Oh, and
you
that's
gotta-
how the puff pastry like gets like puffy.
Right. Well, then you add that
For lack
at
of
the
better
end
words.
of the
That's
oven.
how it works.
So you put it in the oven for like hours in your Dutch oven, and then you take the lid off and then put the puff pastry on. And so like I think my first real interaction, oddly enough, was in Germany. But like, oh my gosh. I like dream about it. I dream about it. And my mother would tell you corned beef and cabbage, but nobody really likes corned beef and cabbage in my house. Reuben's, yes, corned beef and
Yeah.
cabbage is like
I don't mind
all
corned
right,
beef and
when's
cabbage.
Reuben?
But the
Well,
Reuben
true
is,
Reuben has pastrami on it, but you know.
Ro-
Reuben is
Growing up,
that slapped with some bread on top of it.
Growing up, I had a hard time with corned beef because most of the corned beef that you would get would be fatty, and I just really
And
don't
boiled.
like fatty.
Probably just not
Boiled.
very good. Yeah,
Oh, I put it
just-
in the slow cooker if I do corned beef. I don't
Right.
boil it.
So
I don't
that
boil
would
I
be
it.
like-
better.
Pastrami, as far as like that like category of meat, I like pastrami a lot more than I like corned beef.
But that's not very Irish. That's more Italian.
Yeah, I was going to say that's not an Irish. Pastrami is not Irish.
This has
Irish
been the general
adjacent?
theme. John loves his Italian food.
I don't fucking like hearty food. I mean, I don't dislike it. I just don't like it.
It's not your favorite.
So
thing,
like
yeah.
most Irish food for me is a little boring. Sorry, Irish people.
Well, you know what? To be fair, it is. We went to Ireland and my
Little
kids
bangers
ate
and
chicken
mash?
nuggets the
Yeah.
entire trip. Yeah, it was. Yeah, like you would think you'd even get good seafood because they're on an island.
You're like,
They don't know how to cook seafood.
I mean, I like the
No,
party
they
glass,
make
but it's
a-
not
Surprising.
for the food. Do you like the party glass, Lizzie? By the way,
The party glass.
I've had some good
in
meals there.
Saratoga.
Yeah. I've never been there.
It's
Oh,
Irish.
you gotta
enough.
go because the atmosphere is legit Irish
It's very
restaurant,
Irish.
tavern,
Really?
bar. Yeah, oh yeah.
It's in Saratoga.
I
And
can't believe I've never been there.
they have
Like-
like 20 dartboards. And what's
It's-
the Irish band that plays up here all the time?
Enter the haggis.
No.
Is it the one that would always play during Kegs and Eggs?
Yes, but
my
they
goodness.
have a lot of Irish music that play.
They have a badass fiddle player.
Do they have
Remember
karaoke there every now and again? Because I think that the one time I went
bet
there,
they
we
do,
sang
yeah.
karaoke.
That's a great bar.
I think
Irish
we know
party
where we're
glass.
going to karaoke.
Okay, let's go to the party
Party
glass.
glass is a great friggin' bar.
It is.
Jamie has a friend who Irish step dances, and they do Irish step dance there all the time.
Cool.
Is that Avery?
Yeah.
What about going back to St. Patrick's Day food? Did anyone remember drinking green beer when they were younger?
Yes.
2 years
Was
old.
was
I
it
drank a
Labatt?
green
I'm
beer.
sure I have. I just don't remember when.
Probably was Labatt. Or what was it? Mad Dog? Do you remember Mad Dog?
Oh,
Ugh.
you know that's making a comeback.
I'll do a green
Just like-
green Guinness. I just can't drink a shit beer.
You can't
Green
do a green
Guinness.
Guinness. You can't do it. It's black.
Would be a very,
They make the
very
fucking
dark
foam green.
green.
I've drinking it. It's good. Shut your mouth.
Could you do Smittix green? It'd be a very dark green beer.
I like Smittix. That's a
Yeah.
good beer.
Almost like a vomit.
Almost like a Oh,
I don't think
I used to
Guys.
have
I remember my favorite St. Patrick's Day food, an Irish car bomb.
yeah.
Hey,
So
Scott,
we used to do those
protein.
every St. Patty's Day until my husband quit drinking, and then it just got weird because I was doing them by
Yeah,
myself.
just
And-
don't bookend your night at the bar where you've had like
One for
the
you,
equivalent
one
of
for me.
15 shots of liquor and start it with an Irish car bomb and end it with an Irish car bomb. I'm speaking this not from my own personal experience, but from, it was my own personal experience. Don't ever do that. It was bad.
There was a while I was drinking black and tans for St. Patty's Day, but they had to be Murphy's Red and Murphy's Stout.
Huh.
Because I wasn't a big fan of Bass for the red drink.
Yeah.
But I liked Murphy's Red a little bit better.
Now I just go straight for the Irish whiskey.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah. But I'm Irish, so.
You ever have
You
a
just gotta-
pickleback?
Goes.
You got to drink
I have-
efficiently.
Have I
Yes.
ever had a pickleback?
Is that where you chase it with a pickle?
There you go.
Those
What?
are good.
I think of a different
What'd you
kind
say,
of shot.
Pete?
No. Okay, I was thinking about this one time at Wingfest where our friend Nick, brought a friend of his, and he brought like this jar of pickles, and it was a
I
type
like
of
that gimmick,
shot
too.
that we had to like chase it by eating a pickle or something.
Yeah, it's like in pickled juice, a pickleback.
Well, yeah, a pickleback is a
Okay.
shot of Jameson and then a shot of pickle juice.
Okay, that's a
Yeah.
little different, but yeah.
Very tasty.
We should go to
Similar
Lizzie.
thing.
Can we go to Pickle Fest next year?
Of course.
Fucking
Yeah,
love
just
Pickle
let me
Fest.
put it on my schedule.
Wait,
so
I
that
went to
don't
a
have to do my real
Pickle
life job.
Fest.
with me, and we had disgusting.
You
pickle
want to go
beer.
back?
It was good. The pickle beer.
I
was
wanna go.
gross, but I want to actually have.
I want to go to
pickles.
Garlic
Oh, I
Fest.
hated that
and I wanna
pickle
go to
beer.
Pickle Fest.
Hated
I wonder if I
pickle beer.
can make it so I can be a judge of something.
Yeah,
cool.
do it.
That would be
Because you're
cool.
famous now. I love this.
Make
It
the-
occasionally happens.
Can you make
they
the
ask
gnome
me to
be the
judge like
judge?
I know anything. He
Well, the
often
gnome-
gets asked more than
The
me.
gnome goes everywhere.
But you can be the official
Everywhere.
spokesperson for the gnome. You'd be like, the gnome just likes.
Right, I'm
The
the
gnome
Aunt
approves.
Lizzie, and
Yes,
the gnome approves.
This-
This is
This sounds like Groundhog
Henry
Day.
doesn't like that.
I like it.
This message is approved by Henry Bellanome.
He's smiling. He agrees.
He should run for mayor.
I'd vote for him.
No,
He wouldn't win. It's not the right culture here. He's too middle of the line. He's not leftist.
But he's
Yeah.
Dutch.
He is. No, he's Nordic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come
He
on.
He couldn't run for president.
It's the history.
No,
I agree with a
No.
lot of Nordic policies,
Hey,
though, so I'd vote
hey,
for
Mark.
him.
listen. The corgis would not vote. They're sick of getting into wars between gnomes and the fairies riding the corgis into the. It's a whole thing.
Wow.
It's tough.
How did we get here?
Stay tuned for next episode.
It's the final topic.
It's amazing.
That was awesome.
Gotta love the reverb button.
I feel like
We've done that
saw,
over 100
like, a
times
bunch of-
now. We should get it right
It
by
never
now.
gets old.
We should.
I think I saw an
get
explosion come up on the screen.
There was one time I literally just said explosion.
All right. So now we're going to talk about it. On Friday,
Time for John to bum us out.
Okay.
On Friday, the Trump administration decided to blacklist AI company Anthropic and designate its technology a supply chain risk. Companies have been told to stop using Claude, their language model, and switch to other models and assistants. This all stems from Anthropic demanding assurances that their model would not be tapped for fully autonomous weapons or mass surveillance of Americans. On the tail of their recent deployment on the government's classified network, a $200 million contract, this is far from over. Do we think that other AI models will show the same restraint? And do we think this has slowed the government's plan at all for killing machines? And why is it so hard to get the US to not do Skynet? Just don't do Skynet, you guys. Jesus Christ. Just don't do Skynet. They want it so bad at this point.
It'll make the rich so much richer, though. Until they're all blown up.
All right, well, so let's frame this.
But the Dow will be over
request.
50,000, John, right up until it gets nuked.
Anthropic made a request, and they said, hey, guys, I know you're going to give guns to automatons, but we need human oversight. And the government said, no, thank you. They were like, no, that's what we want to do. They said, no, thank you. We would like to do that. And
Have you seen this movie?
Yeah. I was literally
movies.
just in the background looking at
Multiple
Terminator 2 quotes.
My God.
Just to have them ready.
And of course, fucking Sam Altman on his Black Steed of Doom is like, you know what we can do?
Black Steed of Doom.
We can do that for you guys.
Oh my
And
God, we got to make that AI image, yeah.
And on the cheap. We'll do it on the cheap.
I'm sure
only
that's
100 mil. I don't know what they had.
that sounds like
they
it was
said
already
yes.
done a weekend update. Like, here he comes on his Black Steed of Doom.
Wait, can we have the Black Steed of Doom in the Shroud of Sadness?
Yeah, I think that's a great plan.
Yeah, of course.
Only if
I
he
think
misses
those
the
are
playoffs.
hand in hand.
I mean, so this blacklist that the federal government has put on Anthropic is the real deal. They have been dropped from GD, from Pratt, from Lockheed. They've been told to stop using them, and they were being used pretty consistently across the board. And I think this brings up a really interesting question of corporate ethics, right? When have we seen a reasonable sized corporation like put its foot down with some ethical beliefs, which I really actually appreciate, but is it going to stop?
Taylor Swift to save us again. We need Taylor Swift. She's the only one powerful.
Taylor Swift, save us.
Come with
Taylor
me if
Swift
you
will save the world.
come with me, Taylor, if you want to live.
She probably will.
I just thought of the episode title. Taylor Swift will save her balls.
There you go.
Yes.
I don't think we can use her name like that, but it's a great idea.
I think we
TS.
can do whatever we want. She's
TS
not
can
paying
save our
attention.
balls. There you go.
Mm.
You can't
guys have
trademark
no
a couple letters.
You guys have no opinions on this? I'm very disappointed.
No,
I
I
have so
just-
many opinions.
No, I have a lot of opinions on this,
Dude,
but I
this
think
is-
that
Talk
it's
to me.
futile. So
Come on.
it's futile. We can have all the opinions we want. They're going to watch us. They're going to take everything, and no
We're already
company
doing
is
that.
actually going to stand up. What we need is a dark age where our technology infrastructure degrades and shuts down, and we're going analog again.
So I heard the funniest thing this week. I've
So
been
remember how we were
calling
talking
this
about how
the-
good the 90s were?
I've been
Yeah.
calling this the darkest timeline for a while now, and a lot of people have. I heard someone call it the dumbest timeline, and I think I'm going to pick that up. I think we're on the dumbest timeline.
Yeah. This is like that horrific nightmare, right? Where you're stuck in the wrong side of the glass and you're just seeing all this shit happen and you're like hitting it like, guys, you idiots. What are you doing? And nothing happens.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it this way, right? They started a war by killing all the leaders of a country. They don't have nukes, but they have a lot of weapons. So they started the war by that. So now you have a bunch of
Don't
guys.
worry, they already know who they want to be the next leader.
They
it's
killed
not
that
like
guy.
It's going to be chaos.
They killed that guy.
one too.
They know who's next in line. They killed that guy. They already have a plan for who's in line. They didn't just go in there. Don't be naive enough to
It's
think
going to
that
be
they
his
didn't know
son.
who was
More than
gonna
likely,
be
it's going to be his
in place.
son.
They already set up who's going to take lead of that country before they blew someone up. They're not that dumb to not, unless they want that country to have chaos without a leader.
He was 84. Like they had contingency plans.
Yeah.
Can we talk about them blocking the Strait of Hormuz and pretty much cutting off their biggest export.
Yeah.
The
Look what happened. Gas rose like by 30 cents in one day.
1.7 billion barrels of oil a year just through the Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah, but the president told me that
It's time to buy a horse.
somewhere at some gas station in the country, it's still $1.89. So guys, we're saved. We saved the economy. Good job.
Yes.
Sarcasm.
I think that really we need to plan on, again, getting a horse, not relying on oil and gas.
And when was the last time that a U.S.
burning
sub...
shit.
This is real news. I believe this is real news that a U.S. sub shot down, blew up an Iranian warship.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah.
When was the last time a submarine blew anything up?
Been
I think it
a
was
hot
last
minute,
year.
Oh, really? Okay, never mind.
And probably in the hunt for
I
Red
think we blew
October.
something up last year with our, definitely in the Cold War. It really happens more than you think.
Yeah. I mean, it hurts my head to think that there is, and we're on the door of it, a world where the military is entirely autonomous. And I think that's the plan.
To quote Terminator 2.
And then, go ahead, Pete. Give me some quotes.
Human decisions are removed from strategic defense. Skynet begins to learn at a geometric rate. It becomes self-aware at 2:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, August 29th. In a panic, they tried to pull the plug. It launches its missiles against the targets in Russia. Why attack Russia? Aren't they our friends? Because Skynet knows the Russian counterattack will eliminate its enemies over here. And to that point, weren't they doing actual
you said
AI
it like the Law and
simulations?
Order guy.
Sorry. I can't do a good Arnold. But haven't they done AI simulations recently in part of all this where like it literally happened exactly like the movie War Games? Like we've seen this before.
We've seen all these movies before. It's
but the AI actually came to that conclusion.
Someone's gonna do something.
Sure.
I read the book. I saw the movie. It's been overdone.
Right.
Let's move on. Let's do something where AI doesn't screw us. That'd be cool.
Yeah. But the fact where you literally have the government shit panning any AI company that refuses to literally like set their shit up to kill. What the hell country are we in?
To do war.
Without human intervention, it's broken.
Yeah.
Hi, Jojo.
Hi, Jojo.
Hello, Jojo.
That makes me feel better seeing him.
Hi, Jojo.
He's very uncomfortable now. He doesn't
Bye,
like
Jojo.
Bye, Jojo.
I thought Jojo was going to do the close of the show.
I know.
And on that, Mark.
So that has been our topics. We'll be back next week with our friends Lillian and Eric Posh. In the meantime, you can catch up on our old episodes.
The Posh's.
You can catch up on our old episodes on our YouTube channel with the handle at @IfTheseBallsPod. And don't forget to subscribe to us by tickling that little bell.
Oh, yeah.
We'd like to thank our guests for joining us tonight. Thank you, Lizzie.
Thanks, Lizzie.
Thanks, Lizzie.
Thank you.
You can also follow or like us on our socials at @IfTheseBallsPod on X, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Our website is www.iftheseballscoulddtalkpod.com. This is Mark Pesci, and for my partner John Companion, producer Pete Steffen, that's what we feel they would say if these balls could talk.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Harry Bellino for president.
Say bye, Jojo.
I agree.